Okay, I think I'm live. 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 I bet it's not available right now. Alright, well, I'm trying to see if it works. But from this side, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Anything. It says I'm live. It says 42. Ooh, I saw a flash of something. I saw a flash of face. I just don't understand. It always gives me trouble, and then it gives me. No, let me not talk that into the universe. Let me not. Live now. Can I see my face side? I can see my face side. Cool beans. I need to actually start editing out these beginnings. All right, so I want to let you cardinal signs know that Cancer is ruling this read right about now, guys. Okay. With her singing with Daniel Caesar. Yes, I know, Daniel Caesar. I've been thinking about my cancel list recently as well. Please excuse my mouth. It's Mercury retrograde. But it's the best part. It's the best part of something. So, let's get in. Well, that's rude. Alright, I'm going to get in with Cancer first. Seeing as it's your season, guys. And this is a June recap, by the way. I will be doing the July All Signs reads on Friday. And I will be on Instagram tomorrow, live. If you want to come and get a live read, come and split screen with me, or just come and tell me your perspectives. Talk to me. Alright, drop in the comments if this resonates with you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. My name is Oracle. If this is your first time being here, get ready for the timestamp tea. It gets real. This is not for kids. I swear, I curse, and I talk very fast. So, be ready to rewind. Okay, so I'm going to lay out all the cards. Alright, and I can see already that there's work walking away. Maybe walking away from work or walking away from something that's too much work. And I reached for this deck instinctively. So here we go, Cancer. What do my fourth houses need to know? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Mercury, Stelliums in the fourth house. What do they need to know? Alright, so you've shown up. Divine Feminine, Water Sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I've also got some Gemini energy here and some Libran energy here. Okay, let's go. Straight away, I'm seeing that someone is in their head about someone. There's some psychic energy here, very strong. Could be you, could be them. This individual is upset, okay? Maybe not the psychic individual, but an individual is upset about a psychic individual. They're thinking a lot about them. Could be you, Cancer. Could be you thinking about a counterpart that you saw as psychic just like you, but there's some sort of game playing here. With the Five of Swords, it's like someone was playing mind games. They weren't playing fair. And the sensitivities of one individual, it just got overwhelming. Maybe the same Nine of Swords energy. And that's why they're walking away from this conflict. Holding on to some energy. I'm seeing your opposite. I'm seeing some Capricorn energy here. Let me get in. Ooh. They all want to chat today, don't they? Okay. Well, I've got... This is definitely... If not your energy, you've met someone who's very much like you, Cancer. We've got workaholic, completion, and faith. Okay, so this person works very hard, okay, because they need to finish the job. And they will not stop until they finish the job. Maybe they have faith that they will, and maybe you have faith that they won't. Or somebody doesn't have faith that you have the ability, maybe, to complete this. I don't even know what that is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, but I'm seeing a lot of faith, something to do with prayer and turning water into wine. Amethyst is here. Brow chakra, you need to speak your truth or allow people to speak their truth. You might resonate with my last read because I did pick a card, the second group, because this is kind of like the same energy. Somebody who's working very hard and has faith that it will come to fruition. But in like kind of aspiring for these goals, you or them or mutual energy, you're realizing that you have to let go of a lot of things. You have to let go. You have to sacrifice a lot. I'm hearing sacrifice. So what I'm going to do right now is relieve myself of whatever that is in my ears because, okay, maybe some of you are singers or some of you are living with someone who doesn't sing very well or noisy neighbors or something. I don't know. That's for someone. All right. Cancerians. What is going on with this energy? I really do think you would resonate with the first group now, some of you, fourth houses, because there's a service thing here. So maybe it's like a job or a business. Okay, I'm hearing for everybody by Cash Doll. You might have found out that someone you was involved with was for everybody. And you've thrown yourself into work because you have faith that at least that will work out. You feel like you've been kind of helping people that are, I'm hearing it's dead. Okay. You're not very grounded right now at this time. You might be being led astray because of that. Maybe you're heartbroken. Some of you might be throwing yourself into work or into other things like addictions, okay? There's some shadow work that needs to be completed here. And you're aware of that, Cancer. It might be you, might be somebody else that the shadow work is necessary. But it's more about focusing on a solution than highlighting somebody's problems. If this is you, if this is somebody else, be careful with them, okay? In order for you to expand right now, you really need to get grounded. Buy some books on grounding. You need to be able to have faith that your soul is enough, okay? You are enough. There's love and light here, okay? There's a need to let go. Maybe of this energy of being overly sensitive and throwing yourself into work and trying to be of service to people rather than just having faith that the sleepless nights, the insomnia, that will soon end. This too shall pass, okay? Yeah, it was fuckery what happened. There was a lot of mind games, a lot of bullshit, a lot of shadow work inside and outside of yourself, but it's over now. Whew, that was for somebody. Because apparently this person's for everybody. I don't know if it's you or them, but I don't know if I like this energy, Cancer. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to do a collective read at the end for all of you cardinals. And I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this tried to come out in the first deck as well. I really feel like this is about you expanding and getting, I wouldn't say status, but like kind of like climbing the ladder. Ha, that's what I wanted to say. For some of you, you might need to work in intersectionality or some sort of intersectional fields. Work and play balance is very important right now. You need to, for some of you, you are a workaholic. For others, this is the energy that you are struggling with. You might be surrounded by workaholics or people that are pushing you to do more than you're ready to do. My fourth houses. For some of you, it's like you don't even want to associate with people that are for everybody and are not putting their all into their work and into their faith and completing the work they have to do to be of service to others. Maybe that's what's ungrounding you, just being surrounded by people that are not working in love and light or acting with care. Getting Sagittarius energy, Earth sign energy, some Scorpio energy, some sacral chakra work, some throat chakra work, some brow chakra work. I said Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. Yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's not Aquarius. Is that Aquarius? That is Aquarius. And Capricorn. Okay, and we've got Capricorn coming up twice. So there's a lot to do with building. You need to build right now. And it's definitely got to do with you feeling secure in yourself. And that is a Cancerian trait. Capricorn is the opposite. So you may find that Capricorn's medicine will help you. Like a lot of Capricorn traits, like being a go-getter, or like even like that workaholic energy, but they don't see it as work, okay? Because Capricorn is like slow and steady wins the race. That's earth signs in general. I'm seeing for some of you might be in an interracial or intercultural relationship, or you might fall for someone through work. I'm not trying to spill all the tea, I'm just saying. So we're going to get an archetype to see what romantic interest is coming towards you if you're single, or an archetype that will open up some doors for you if you're in a relationship, like maybe a partnership. Goddess, okay. So for divine feminines, it's really time to get into that. I'm getting sit down in my ear. Jesus, okay. So it's time for some of you to really feel that. The feminine. It's time for Mercury to go to bed. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. The shadow is exploitation of the female nature and form. Okay, so for some of you that are doing work in intersectionality, that would make sense, because you might be looking at the exploitation of maybe poor black women, and the polar opposite, and why that is succeeding so much in a society, why that's the status quo. That would make sense. And maybe that's why you're throwing yourself into this work, because you feel like, I can't change the people playing dirty, but I can actually change people that shouldn't be playing dirty. Like, okay, the rules, the law, socioeconomic status. Okay, some of you are on some big stuff, and I like that. Trying to be of service maybe to the black community. I appreciate that, especially if you're an ally. But yeah, the ancient divine feminine is going to be your way to unblocking these chakras. All right, so let's see. I can pull a card for you, but I'd have to do it after this. I'm doing Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, and Libra at the moment. These are the cardinal reads. Email me magicmeds@gmail.com, okay? And I'll get back to you. So I can't even see your name because it disappears so quick. Annette. Annette. Ah. Long time. All right, so let's get married. All right, this is for my Cancerians by Jagged Edge. We've been at this for too long. I'm ready to commit. I want to take this to the next level. I'm tired of treating this superficially. I want this forever. You, me, God, and our family. Let's make it official. Growing old together. Engagement and promotion. You're more than welcome, love. Listen, so for these Cancerians out here that are single, you don't get someone that's going to propose to you. And you know what? They know that your faith is important to you. Or maybe you're getting with someone whose faith is very important to them, and it's making you maybe go back on some, for some of you, you might have church hurt, okay? And you really want to be with this person, but they are deep in the church, or there's something, you just never imagined yourself with someone like this, or even imagine yourself getting married. Some of you got commitment issues. All right, so for the It's Complicated, I've got Say Yes by Floetry, and for the Inner Relationships, I've got Take You Down. Okay, so some of you are getting kinky with your partner, spicing up the sex life. That's why the song's in my ear. For others, you might be stepping out, okay, with a Take You Down. Or you might be doing some role play for some of you, okay? But with this being led astray, secret temptation on the bottom of the deck, for some of you, it's literally like an affair. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you don't know, if you're not the one having the affair, then sorry to break it to you. But it's for some, not for all. Please pray and make sure these are resonating with you, and you're not just taking something and trying to make it fit. Okay, don't go accusing your loyal partner of infidelity. Okay, but if you know, you know, especially as a Cancer. Okay, so Say Yes by Floetry. This is if it's complicated for you. I must say this has more than piqued my interest. I feel nervous when I think of it. Youthful, blushing, and nearly ready for the passion I feel building inside of me. Nearly ready, okay. All we gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, babe. Okay. Arousal and permission. Oh, with your permission. Okay. They got manners. They know about consent. Okay. So that is definitely a turn on, especially with this Two of Pentacles, Goddess energy, Queen of Cups energy, that sensitivity. Especially if you're a man and maybe you've been dealing with bullies in terms of relationships, and now you have someone who's more feminine and more softer, okay? No matter what your sexual orientation is, just somebody who leans more to the feminine side, or maybe someone who has been masculine for a long time and is now leaning into their feminine ways, okay? So they know both sides. Or that Two of Pentacles energy. Let's see. Take You Down by Chris Brown. This is if you're in a relationship. I love this level of intimacy. It feels so right. Okay. I told you, you're not stepping up the levels. You're doing things you've never done before with a bedroom. My God, I see you. I love this level of intimacy. It feels so right. Getting up close and personal. Seeing every flaw and wanting it all the more. Whew, that is sexy. I had to do the goofy grin. Whew. Okay. I want to lay it all bare. I hope we got the stamina to endure to the end. Exposed and submission. Okay, so yeah, in my last read, pile number 2, I think it was number 2. I can't remember what song it was. This sounds like the same read. You're not going into some BDSM or something. None of my business. But you know what? Even Spirit is saying, go ahead. Go ahead. Especially if it's got to do with female domination, like a female dominating a man, or the feminine energy dominating the masculine energy. For reparations in the air. I'm sorry. It's not like the kind of channel, I promise. All right, so 40 Shades of Choke. See what I said? This Cancer energy, yo, what you not up to? But maybe that's why you need to relax, okay? Some of you might be a bit prudish. For you lot that are single, this might be a fire sign or an earth sign, or someone with earth and fire in their chart heavy who has let you know, listen, I'm into that. Or you've let them know, I'm into that, okay? Say yes, okay, with the one night thing that is complicated. This person is aroused and wants your permission and the consent, but they might just be there for the sex, okay? I'm getting some water and fire energy. All right, so let's see what else. Take You Down, Chris Brown. Children, okay, so you don't might conceive doing this BDSM take you down business, okay? I'm just saying, you can't say your girl didn't warn you. Now I'm going to give you one of these. I'm going to have to sign off Cancer because this energy, yo. Oh, it wanted 2. Okay. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. That's your affirmation. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. So yeah, okay. So in June, going into July, what the energy is that you're letting go of and bringing in is confidence, okay? Like I said, that dominatrix energy. If you're a dude, maybe that 50 Shades of, or 40 Shades of Choke. Big up, Ari. But I feel like it's about celebrating yourself, your sexuality, your fineness, okay? And yeah, you might have been doing some things in June that's going to produce some things in the months to come. Whether it's business, whether it's baby. Yo, that sexy energy was deep, and I started sweating. The sexy energy was deep, yo. Right, so that was my Cancerians. And I'm going to go into my Capricorns. Cap attacks. Oh, my cap attacks. It's a free room. Hey, you don't know me anymore. You don't. Ooh, bomba seed. Yum, yum, yum. Why is it always a seed? Typical earth signs working up. As we go into the Capricorn energy. What up, Caps? What up? What up? No cap. I always gotta say no cap because you know what time it is, man. This is gang. Caps, what's going on with you guys, man? Got free room in my ears, so maybe you don't want some space. Maybe you lot are renting a room. Maybe you want some room. Maybe somebody's asking for some space. Maybe you're in an open relationship. Ooh. So it's not just Cancers that are digging something fresh and exciting. Capricorns are like fresh and exciting. I've been in it. I've been doing open relationships. But honey, there's something different. Maybe for those of you that have been doing the open relationships, now you're looking to get into a little booed up thing. But we shall see. I'm channeling. I am not going to assume. I'm going to clear myself of any energies that may disrupt or alter your read, Cats. And I'm going to make sure that you get the best of me. Like Maya. But you've been popping up in everybody else's reads, Cap. And in the picker cards as well. Is that what you have to get used to? Just the sound of helicopters, just like it's South Central LA. Quite the life. Apparently. Oh, this is my tune. I'm really going to start shuffling off camera. But a lot of people want to see the cards drop, and I understand. I get it. You want to know what come up, especially if you read cards yourself. So it's like, oh my gosh, did that really pop out? No. No. I pulled that the other day. Oh, no. But some people might think it's fraudulent, and I'm trying to give people good readings or positive readings so they keep coming back, which happens. You'd be surprised. I was watching a reader once. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Shanetta. And she was like, yeah, I shuffle on camera because some people... Was it Shanetta? Was it High Vibrations? I don't remember. The one that was like, yeah, I shuffle on camera because when I didn't, people complained. I was like, raw, it's alright. I could do without the shuffling sometimes though. A lot of the time I could do without the shuffling. But I like the sound. It's very therapeutic for me. But some people can understand how it might not be. It might be irritating, especially like the banging on the table and stuff, but necessary to get all that energy out. So, where am I starting? I'm going to start with these. Capricorn. What do you need to know? Someone's bluffing. Could be you, could be somebody else. So what's going on with Capricorn's energy device? What do you think for the highest potential at this time? I show up for myself and the world. Why are you not showing up for yourself right now? My presence is my power. Okay, maybe you're putting your energy in the wrong places. What's going on with Caps? I show up for myself in the world because it's my power. Okay, so you need to show up for yourself in the world, but where you're putting your presence maybe isn't the best investment of energy. Let me talk to you in Capricorn language. Maybe you're not investing your energy in the right places, yo. Are you getting returns on that investment, yo? Why am I like this? 8 of Swords, and you're starting to see it too. Shit then. Yeah, something's making you feel really overburdened. And it's like you're only just now realizing that it's self-imposed. I always see the 8 of Swords as, how the fuck did I get myself into this? It's like when you just look around and think, shit. None of this could have happened without me. Or without my say-so. Especially when you're like an earth signing, like, I'm going to boss up, like, if you're a cross watcher, I'm so sorry, but it is what it is. Earth signs, you can't make us do nothing that we don't want to do. So we are more prone to being manipulated because people know they can't force us to do anything. You can't force me to do anything. You have to convince me. So these mind games, I'm getting some Gemini energy, all right, Sagittarius energy, but it's making you expand your frame of mind, which is good. And this person's, if it's not you, if this energy is mutual. I think this was like the first group in the pick a card that I just did. This energy is like someone, either you or them, are not appreciating this connection. Someone needs to grow up. And there's a lot of like smoke and mirrors. That's what I'm saying with the Eight of Swords. I feel like you finally took down your blindfold. If it's like a business relationship or a job or a friendship, you're starting to understand that it's not what you thought it was, and somebody's really taking advantage of you. You're thinking, shit, me? Or you're watching someone being taken advantage of. With this dark night of the soul, though, I think it might be you, or you're watching someone else go through this sort of transformation. Life brings new meaning. They can't touch you, Cap, okay? No cap. They can't touch you. For a lot of you, that might mean they can't touch you. You're untouchable. For others, it means they don't measure up. For some, it means someone's trying to compete with you and they can't. It could be a spiritual thing, a spiritual attack. You might feel the attacks, but you're still protected. For a lot of you, like, you might feel like, oh shit, like it's like when you got a shield, you can feel like boom, 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 boom. Like it's not hitting you, but you can feel the force. Or when you've got anesthetic and you can feel the pull, but you can't feel the pain. I think this time around, for a lot of you Caps, this dark night of the soul is numbing rather than abrasive. Whew. That was for somebody. Let me get an archetype for these Caps, and I hope this makes sense for all of you, because I'm going to try and get one. But these cards like to come out in 2s and 3s. What the Cap need to know? What archetype do they need to know? I'm hearing Dumb in My Ear by Jasmine Sullivan. Eternal Child. Okay, you could be dealing with a Taurus, someone who's very, or someone who is, I don't want to say greedy, because listen, I'm a Taurus, yeah, but someone who's just indulgent. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Okay, so this person might be a Taurus, or you might have Taurus in your chart, or you might be indulging and treating yourself like a goddess and getting people to feed you grapes, or feeding yourself grapes due to social distancing. But with this Eternal Child energy, this could be you or the person. You could have children that allow you to feel young. Okay, so the light attributes of this is determination to remain young in body, mind and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So with the Eight of Swords, this dark night of the soul is not for nothing. Okay, it's making sure that you show up for yourself and you remove the blindfold. But the shadow aspect of this is inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Okay, so either you or somebody else is being very codependent, but also very complacent. So they're codependent, but they're complacent. Or you're being codependent, but you're dependent, but you don't, it's like you don't appreciate it. Again, go and check that read. I'm not even plugging myself, seriously. Go and check the last read where I think it was number 1. The first one, the first situationship or something. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors with this facade card, okay? And I feel like someone is leading you astray. Maybe you're leading someone astray with mind games. And you're putting someone into a very deep depression. Or they're putting you in this situation. It doesn't feel very nice. Like, I feel this burden. I'm going to try and get some more tarot. Someone's saying, listen, I'm not dumb. All right? Could be you, could be someone else. You could be looking out for a friend. And they say, listen, I'm not dumb, you know. I know what's going on. You don't have to tell me. King of Swords. All right, someone thinks they know it all. Or someone is logical to the point of being like sociopathic. But the King of Swords is either someone who is very mature and they think very logically. They're almost like the granddad who always has the wise sage advice and doesn't get upset. That kind of granddad archetype. Or it could be somebody who uses that detachment and fucks with people's emotions because they know that most people can't fuck with their emotions. This is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy again. Gemini energy is coming up very strong. 3rd house activity. Look it up in your charts or their charts, your 3rd house. There's some other cards that wanted to come and communicate with you. Capricorn. Okay, like independence, emotional mastery, happiness, really swift movement in the mental area, accumulation of money, a new mindset, being a wounded warrior, but still being able to talk to others about how your sorrow or this energy is able to communicate with others their sorrow and articulate their pain and relate and still find happiness through independence, which is kind of funny. So it's like, okay, I went through that, but I overcame it by myself. It doesn't mean I'm bitter because I had to do it alone. It just means that I want to make sure that somebody else doesn't have to go through that. This could be how this person's manipulating you, by knowing that you have that soft spot, because Capricorns can come across quite like, I don't know how to put it, like no nonsense. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to tug on a Capricorn's heartstrings. Like, you know, like I said, you got to convince us, earth signs. You got to convince us. But I think when it comes to Virgo and Taurus, we're a bit more softer. Capricorn's a bit more like, nah, I see the structure, I see the play. So if someone is going to manipulate you, it is going to be a profound mind game. I don't even know how to put it. And if it's in terms of a relationship, maybe this person promised you the world and a legacy and children and all that, and it's just not working out that way. Like, it leaves a lot to be desired, honey. I wear my cardigan, hey, tell them. What? Darling, you just wanna make it better. Ooh, she's singing. All right. What do Caps need to know? Single. That is upside down. That's going to drive me crazy. Okay. Got some Virgo energy coming in there. Some 6th house activity. 3rd and 6th house. That's Mercury energy. So there's a lot of mind stuff going on. I read it away. Single. It's complicated in a relationship. Away. Single. It's complicated and in a relationship. Okay, so for you Caps, no cap. Well, but you've got, if you're single, I'm getting Goodbye by Jagged Edge. I've got to love myself before I can love another. It hurts, but sometimes you have to let the old go to welcome in the new. I need to move from this place. I'm so disappointed. Time will heal heartbreak and melancholy. Boy, what's going on there, mate? Mind games. Can't say I didn't tell you, you know. Your girl tried to tell you. If you're single, someone is playing some serious mind games. Okay? And even if it's complicated, someone's playing games. I'm getting water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm also getting, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So look at those houses as well, okay? Look at the 4th, which is what we're in, the 4th house. Look at the 8th and look at the 12th. All right, playing games, Summer Walker, if it's complicated. When you talk it, back that shit up. I've got all I need, so I don't need the BS. Mind games, yeah. If you're not showing me off, somebody else will. You say all the right things, but I need action. Boss up and cut the BS. So some Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, some fire sign energy, also some water sign energy again. Side piece. Nice. Nice. So he can't love you, Jagged Edge. I don't even know what to say about that. Like, you either keeping them as a side piece or they're keeping you as a side piece. All right. If you're in a relationship, someone wants to move in because he can't love you. Maybe you was in a relationship, things got a bit sticky. Now someone's like, listen, I'm moving in because I don't want to see any girl, any guy, any non-binary in here apart from me. Someone's getting possessive. I'm getting some fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy. So no one can compare to what I give you. I'm 1 in a billion. Never forget that. You may want to settle for less, but I know what I want. I'm not going to mad myself over this. It's your call. Incomparable and envy. Okay, I'm getting some strong Leo energy there. And I know Capricorns do get along with Leos. You don't have a synergy that nobody else can explain. Yeah. Duplicate fob. So they do want to move in with you or they have lived with you before. And I just think they want that again with you, Cap. I think they want to build a home with you. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck over here. They might be, but some people might be promising you that and not actually mean it. So we rebuke that in the highest order. We rebuke it, we rebuke it, we rebuke it. So, what? Everything in man want give me. Hey, everything in man. As we go into Aries. Hey, go on Aries. What you're saying, yeah? Wow. But yeah, Cap, man. No cap. This is how it unfolded. I'm going to turn this up a little bit still. Sorry. I don't even like bashment, but there's certain things that just catch up there. I'm not fight over, man. Nah, hold on. Pull up the song. Pull up the song. This is what I'm saying. There's certain songs, man. There's certain songs where I just realize, yeah, you can't take these epigenics lightly. You get me? Cheese. What? All right. Aries, what are you saying? Aries are in this competition thing right now, yeah? Woof! You're always on it, Aries, man. You're always on it. And I feel you, man. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, but sometimes, man, I have to give it a rest, you know? Chill out, Aries, again. Chill out. Everything the man want, give me. Alright. But I am going to clear out the energy. And you know what? Miss Banks is Aries. Look at that. It's perfect energy. Trust. You're trying to force something, or someone's trying to force something with you. Yo, no means no. No jokes. Yeah, something's not gelling with this. Alright, so Aries, what's going on with you? Frankincense for them. Hi, Aries. Oh, go on. We got there eventually, innit? What do you need to know for your highest potential? Especially because June, I missed you guys out, so missed everybody. So we're doing a June recap. Tomorrow's fixed signs. But I will also be on Instagram tomorrow live. Come over there if you want to see me unpack some new decks. I got some new decks. They're looking beautiful. And I won't be making any more decks for now. Watch this space to get me. Okay, so I'm getting your opposites energy in my ear. I'm getting some Libra energy. I'm getting lucky day. Could be your lucky day. Someone got lucky with you, or you got lucky with someone. Mind Games wanted to show its face, and that was in the last read. In Capricorn, if you're dealing with a Capricorn or someone with a lot of 10th house Capricorn energy in their charts. Baby, there's emotions in your ocean, I could drown all day. I love this song. The longest part is literally this. Hold up, let's concentrate. Just like kind of clearing it up. Especially especially when you're going from something like Capricorn to Aries. All right. All right, so if you skipped, okay, you're getting in. For some of you, you're being read. Someone's reading you. Stillness is the key to success. Okay, someone's reading you and you might need to be still, almost like a bear. Like if you just freeze, maybe they won't see you. Okay, someone's preying you. Or your mind is doing a lot and you need to be still in your mind so that you can get your messages, get your downloads. Let's see what else for my Aries click for my first houses. Right, you got some Libra energy here. You might be taking a decision very, very seriously right now. And that's why you know that your man needs to be still. Aries don't like to be still. You don't like to move. I'm getting some fixed sign energy here. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. No, actually, I'm a liar. I'm getting some Sagittarius energy. Travel, higher learning, the wider world, philosophy, fun, honesty. Okay, you might need to choose whatever decision allows you to be honest, free, untethered, okay? You've been really thinking about it, but I feel like you want to, some of you, okay, I'm going to try and hit as many bases as I can. For some of you, you actually are very content with being free and single. If you're in a relationship, you might be thinking about coming out of it. 6 of Wands. Important that you're still. You might, could be a Scorpio, just 8 and back together, and something that's new that you're powering towards. For some of you, it's the other way around, like you're powering towards the past and you're rebuking the new. But I'm seeing that's kind of the theme here. Let's see. I'm going to get an archetype. What archetype do Aries need to be aware of? I think I love you. Ooh, do you think you're in love, Aries? Or someone thinks they're in love with you? God. Okay. Ask God. Honestly, ask God. If you're idolizing somebody like a god, stop that. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. So you might be getting to in close relationship with God for a lot of you. The shadow side of this is despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. So you might be acting a bit like a tyrant right now, Aries, or someone is with you. Someone might be using a lot of power, plays, and control tactics in order to like kind of win. Like there's some sort of war going on. I feel like you don't. I think you might need to protect your energy for a lot of you at this time. You might feel like you're spiritually like under attack spiritually, or like all these people returning from the past. Could be romance, could be friends. They're tests. I don't even know what that means at this point, so I'm just going to leave you over there. Those words on my screen. What else now? What is that? I don't even understand. I need to really like configure these settings properly now. But every time I do it, something works and something else doesn't. Be still, okay? Make this decision from a good place, from a place of health. I'm hearing. Don't make a decision in haste or because you have past feelings for someone. Because you could really have victory here. For some of you, you might need to really go to God with it because there's some things in your past that you need to work on or maybe be loyal to. Okay, let's get some chakras. And I felt this way so fast. So fast, Dwelle, I think I love you. What Aries need to know for their highest potential at this time, divine source. Balance. So I get more Libra energy. Some of you are really into like partnerships right now. It might not even be romantic, just partnering up with someone. For you lone Aries, you might feel like I need a partner, a friend, my counterpart, someone to be my yin or my yang. For some of you in a relationship, you might need to work on your partnership or your marriage, or you might be looking at business partnerships, okay? Someone's not happy about this. It might be you or the person. Someone's not happy about this past energy. Really pray over this. Go to the Most High, straight to the source, okay? And really pray over it. Because if you're feeling blindfolded and like you don't know what's going on, that's who's going to be your eyes and your compass, okay? All right. So where are we going next with you guys? I want to get a channeled message for you guys, but I just want to make sure I'm getting everything. All right, brow chakra meditations, protection, protect your energy. I'm hearing Mr. Miyagi. That's when I see the Two of Swords, I always feel like that. Changeable emotions, feeling one way one day, then another way next, and reuniting the past, childhood, and victory, okay? Whatever that means to you, take it as it leave. Take it, leave. Take it, leave it. Take it or you leave it. Oh, yes. I wanted to get a sacred spirit. But I just want to make sure. All right, could I get a card for this? Energy signature. Okay, Aries, you need to deal with your past. You can't run. You can't run from your past, okay? It's going to catch up with you. And it's, like I said to in the last pile, was it group 1? Or was it the collective energy? I can't even remember in my pick a card which one it was, but go and watch it. And I was saying, you're see-through. Because you're not dealing with your past, you are transparent, especially to people who have been through it. And that's the last thing you want. You don't want everyone to be able to pre you. So you have to be still, meditate, accept where you're at, and then try to channel something else. You can't channel from a place where you don't know where you are, okay? You have to be able to reach out and kind of touch this new world. And be all right, and it be okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable, Aries, okay? The past is in the present, and it's bringing you some trouble. And that's why you need to pray to God about it. So for the Aries that are single, they don't know. For those that are in a relationship, Joro. And for those that it's complicated, it's Joro by WizKid. And for those that are in a relationship, it's Northwest, which is a major. So They Don't Know by John B. If you're single, people talk shit. It's jealousy. Recognizing that is what this test is about. Ask your angels, helpers, and divine source. What do you think I should do? See? Ask God. People aren't the authority. God is. Hearsay and haters. Oh, shit. Marry me. Okay. Well, someone wants to marry you or you want to marry someone. Like, that whole I think I love you. Either you or them, just straight off the bat. Like, maybe from meeting you, they're like, I just want to marry you. Like, seriously, I'm getting some serious energy here. It's major. Could be air sign. Could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Okay, so for you guys that are, it's complicated. I'm getting Joro by WizKid. Be careful that someone's not putting some juju on you, you know. All right, what is this feeling? I feel like someone's put a spell on me. Excuse me. I'm doing things I never do, but almost like a puppet on a string. What's come over me? Involuntary movements. I'm really not in control here. Juju or dancing in the moonlight. Okay, so for some of you, you feel like someone's put juju on you, or you have put juju on someone, and it's not a good look, Aries. If you really know what love spells and stuff are, you wouldn't do it. You really wouldn't do it. You don't want that. You don't want that karma. It's not worth it. When the collector comes to pay the when the collector comes to under debt, One of them phrases there. Yeah, listen, you don't want that smoke. So let me see what's going on sexually here. Blah blah blah. Rat-tat-tat. Some of you might be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, or it could be these houses. I feel like for some of you, someone said to you, don't put juju on someone, and you've done it. You're like, oh yeah, okay. Or someone said to you, I've put a spell on you. And you've been like, yeah, sure. And kind of laughed it off. There's something going on there for some of you that might resonate for some. All right. So this is for you guys that are in a relationship. If no one else will, I will. In fact, my willpower and emotive strength is what is needed to remedy the situation. I delegate where necessary and I lead with authority. Put away childish things. It's time to establish and divvy up for ourselves. Leader and governor. Okay, so I'm getting some water sign, fire sign vibes from this. So Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces, or Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, all these houses. Let's see what these sexy cards have to say about this person. No finance, no romance, and new love. Okay, so for some of you, you're in a relationship and you want a new love, or you're in a relationship with a new love, like you just recently got into a relationship. For some of you, someone is stepping out on you and they may be cheating on you because this person has more money than you. Okay? Or you're supporting someone financially and they're stepping out on you. It's just mad. There's something going on here where somebody is like dominating the energy and someone else is seeking out fresh energy. No finance, no romance. I do love that song though. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Okay, Aries, I love you, but let me just wrap it up, okay? Be still. Trust that everything's going to work out and you're going to work through your energy signatures. Be Mr. Miyagi with it. Protect your energy. Anything that comes from the past right now, ask God about. Be wary, okay? People don't know, they're haters. And if someone wants to marry you, it's up to you if you want to say yes, okay? Don't dismiss things as blah, 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 rare, tear, tear, because you never know the power of things. Finances is not everything, but you know it's necessary to have money to survive. A new love is on the horizon for some of you that are in relationships and are not happy in them. And for some of you that are in a relationship and just got into one, finances might be a problem. So make sure you keep them purse strings tight. We done. We done. Okay. Yeah, I'm nasty like that. That's how you like it, no bad. I can stand it if you want. Every single time I do this song. Oh. I can stand it to it. Cause for you I got time. Ain't I ever see the sun? And I got everything to turn you on. Cause for you I got time. I can spend a day doing you. I got everything to turn you on. For you I got time. So Libra, what's been going on? 7th housers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, stelliums in the 7th house. Venus dominance, Wagwan, popcorn. Where you been? Ooh, I said, where you been? And leave me alone came into my ear. Don't be rude, bro. Okay? But I get it. Not everyday social. I'm done with this. This stream is just trying to fuck up my vibe. Boy, you blow my mind. But I'm not giving up, okay? Yeah, I ain't giving up. I'm on Libra. I'm about to clear the finish line. I don't know why, like, I feel like I've really mashed up the sides of these because trying to get them to go together is not working. Aries also got that energy as well of like trying to force something. I ain't wasting my time. I ain't careful. Leave me alone. Could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius, or someone with those planets heavy. So 1st, 5th, and 9th house. Let's go. Okay, I didn't ask that. I didn't actually ask anything, and I want to get a time. It's like 57 minutes, probably by the time. Yeah, probably. So then we have Libra. Libra, you're up, honey. Libras, with the skill going up. So this is going to apply to 7th houses. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Stelliums. Divine source, what do they need to know for their highest potential? About June, going into July, because we're already in July, but I want to know what we're leaving behind in June and what we need to take into the new month. Because, you know, you don't want to carry more than you need. Travel light on this journey. Okay, but you don't want to throw out the baby with the bathwater, as I like to say. You want to know that you're learning your lessons. Oh, and getting your medicine so that you can pay it forward. And 5716. Okay. It does take a long time to shuffle. I'm really going to start doing pick-up piles. I'm sorry if you don't like it, guys, but all this shuffling on camera, I just find it like, I can chat for England to myself, but I find it mad awkward in between reads. You can't hear the music that I'm listening to, so like on Instagram it's different because I can bubble. And oh, by the way, Thursday Night Live. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Thursday Night Live. I can play music and bubble while I'm shuffling, so you know there's somebody on the bottom half of the screen to talk to me, and I don't just feel like I'm chatting to AI, you know. My fucking tune, yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna play it really loud and piss off my neighbour. I shouldn't even put this on now. This is evidence that I plan to piss off my neighbour. When a bitch goes to court. When a bitch goes to court. It's not even malicious like that, but if it bothers you that much, sir, you need to examine that. All right, so what are we doing? I would like to start with this. What do Libra, 7th house, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, and Stelliums into Moon, Divine Source for the highest potential? About June going to July. Releasing anger from the past sets me free in the present. What is going on, Leaves? I am not the victim, I am the lighthouse. Hermit energy, celebration, decisions, some sort of marriage energy. Maybe deciding who you're going to marry. Hope you made the right choice. I'm just on my other nigga. I ain't in the mood if I ain't in my bag. I ain't in the mood if I ain't in my bag. Some Scorpio energy. Aquarius energy. Cancerian energy. 8th house, 11th house. 4th house is what we're in, but yeah, 8th house, 11th house. Getting some air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Some Taurus energy there as well. All right, let's see what's going on. Why are you angry, Libra? These cards, listen, brother. Cool. All right. you're angry because you want things to change. You're tired of the same old, and you're rejecting anything that reminds you of the way things used to be. You think nothing is sacred anymore, or this is the energy that you're getting from people around you. Nothing is sacred anymore. Everybody's the same. Especially in terms of love, just very dissatisfied with love and having a need to reevaluate the decisions that you or they have made. You might be advising a friend at this time. Libras are great for that, especially about partnerships, because it's your house. As soon as you start dealing with outside of yourself, you deal with Libra. So Virgo is still the self, but Libra is the point where you start dealing with the wider world. And I feel like because the world is going through a revolution, maybe you're holding on to a lot of the collective anger, Libra. You might be in a family situation and you're feeling everybody's emotions as well as your own. And you just want things to change so that you can express yourself honestly and openly. Ooh, projection or perfection. Some Virgo energy here. Some root chakra meditation. Why can't I reach? Because I can't reach perfection. Look at that. That's a whole word. Okay. So there is a need to be perfect, or someone is giving you the whole vibe that you need to be perfect in order to what? Like be with them or be in a relationship with them, or like what is it? What is it? Let's look a bit deeper into it. I feel like I'm getting the Jill Scott song. What if I gave you diamonds out of my own womb? Would you feel the love in that? Or ask why not the moon? What is that? Hate on me, hater. Okay, so you may feel like someone is hating on you. Okay? And that's why they're requiring you to be perfect. Or you may be secretly hating on someone and you're like really critical of them whenever they're anything less than perfect. There's someone who's like a close friend. Because I'm hearing a close friend in my ear. But it's the Leighton Green version. Yeah. So basically, I don't even want to preach on this. Let me have a drink. Okay. You tried to flip it up on a friend. And I'm not even snitching. I have Libra placements. You tried to flip it up on a friend. You required them to be perfect when you was doing less than, or they required you to be perfect when they was doing less than, and you called it out. So now the relationship or whatever it was is just kind of like fizzling out. I am not the victim. I am the lighthouse. This could be you or the person who's having this kind of changing this surviving energy into thriving. I know, corny, but it's like they really are, and they are, or you are, being a beacon rather than dimming your light with the star energy. You could be a star, you could be a musician or a writer, someone who's just in the spotlight. You could be on camera. You could have found some quarantine fame, okay, during this time where the world broke down in June. And going into July, you're going to have to see and reevaluate your life because of what happened during quarantine and this revolution that it's brought in your life and in your, I don't know, the energy of you being a celebrity. Maybe if you wasn't before, or for some of you, it's made you bigger than you was before. For others, it's made you realize you don't want it. Yo, let it hit as it hits, yo. Cause I'm gonna do me, you'll be mad, baby. Go ahead and hate on me, hater. I'm not afraid of what I got, I prayed for, but you can hate on me. Some more shadow work. Libra, why do you keep sweeping things onto the carpet? Kundalini rising came up in reverse. So for a lot of you, you are refusing to ascend. You'd rather just stay where you are because it's comfortable. With this Four of Cups energy, it's like some of you are not even happy in it, but it's like better the devil you know. For some of you, you're so angry that things are not changing that you're looking to burn down things. Please, please, Libra. Stay in peace, stay in love, stay in light. That is your vibration. You are Venus ruled, just like me. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We got this. You just have to be ready to go through your rebirthing process. Okay, distinguish yourself as an individual. Okay, and know how you're different from the world, but also how you are the same as so many people and what brings you together, not just what separates you. Okay, you might have already been preaching this message, but I'm here to tell you that is the way. Okay, and if you haven't, try looking at things from another perspective. That's some Aquarius medicine for you. Oh, you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, or someone with really changeable emotions. Okay, so yeah, Aries energy, Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life. Some of you are feeling very stagnant, like you have nothing to look forward to. Like maybe you got excited about something and just, it's like a woo. For others, you was very excited and somebody in your environment shitted on your dreams. Fuck them and fuck what they're saying. You just have to reevaluate, okay? Let's get it, okay? Your Kundalini is rising. Look up Kundalini and the uncoiling process, because it is something that is delicate. That's the only way I can put it. It's not just, oh, let me just meditate and raise my Kundalini energy and rise the snake from the base of my spine. No, you have to be ready, okay? You don't want it to pop some chakras, okay? We don't even know what that does, okay? We don't even know what that means, okay? So just don't do it. So I'm going to get some archetypes. I'm going to get one archetype, and it's going to help you to get to your highest potential with the June lessons going into July. I will be doing all signs on Friday live, okay? Hopefully it won't be split up into mutable, cardinal, and fixed, but hopefully you learn something about another group, okay, within the astrology cycle, okay? And a whole group of signs that you share things with. So in terms of cardinals, you all are very go-gettery. You are leaders and innovators. And that's what you do. You set the pace. Okay? You direct. Okay? So let's talk about what Libras... I don't even know what's going on there, Libra. I don't know what's going on there. What is not fitting. Something's not fitting. Okay. Some Virgo energy, again, very strong. Some energy vampires. Yo. Spray. Here, have some. Have some, babes. Have some. You're covered. I'm praying for you. All right. Monk, nun. So this is what I said. Someone is really requiring you to be perfect, or you're requiring yourself to be perfect because of maybe some parenting styles, or just maybe the culture that you've grown up in. Selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit, or negative judgment of the physical world, and excess piety. Piety. Please, someone in the comments. But I really feel like this is the energy of rebirth, okay, with this monk and nun. Some of you might have been a bit of a hedonist, and now you're trying to calm it down and be more of spirit than of physical. For others, you've been of spirit for very long, and now you need to come back down to earth and create a new life for yourself and others through this revolution. All that time you spent getting spiritual messages wasn't for nothing. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to raise your vibration, okay? One step at a time, okay? 1 inch at a time, 1 degree at a time, 1 chakra at a time. Take your time. It's better to start now than to start never, okay? So let me see what else y'all need to know. Oops. The moon is on the floor. The moon is on the floor. I'm going to take it. I'm getting some real Cancerian energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With this moon card, I feel like for some of you, you lifted the illusions from your eyes and are really seeing things for what they are, because you reevaluated things in the whole heat of this revolution that we've been going through and this rebirth. You've started to see past the veil. And now you're like, okay, I actually see things how they're meant to be. Your dreams, pay attention to them right now. Some Pisces energy, 12th house energy. There's a lot of mysteries, a lot of secrets that you're starting to peel back the layers on. Could be in your family, could be in the world. For some of you, you are still in the illusion, because it might be reversed for a lot of you. And you are refusing to see the truth, especially about why you're angry. For some of you, because I know Libras don't even like to appear like they're angry or upset or out of balance, but for some of you, you are suppressing your anger, thinking that this will help, and it's not going to help. I'll tell you from now it's going to explode. I'm not saying that to bad mind you or put my mouth on you. I'm saying it so that you set yourself free from this illusion. Okay, stop being so guarded for some of you. Let me get some messages. So for my Librans that are single, let's get a channeled message for you. Can I have a message for the single? It's complicated in a relationship. Libra in 7th house, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Stelliums, Venus dominant, and heavy people. That's a lot. Okay. No judgments. No judgment leads. No judgments. Okay, so for those of you that are in... No, for those of you that are single, excuse me. This is your channeled message. It could be you or the other person or mutual energy. I will crush my opponents and overthrow obstacles. A steady reserve and much patience is required. Strategy and stealth are my strong points. I can advise you on how next to proceed with maximum impact. We will charge forward in good time. Let us coordinate. War chief and combative vision. I'm getting some earth sign energy and some water sign energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. I've got you where I want you. Wow, this is either you saying that to them or them saying it to you. Could be telepathically. Like, I've got you right where I want you. I'm getting the area south. I don't know if that means anything to you guys. And I'm getting north over here. So this is for you guys that are, it's complicated. Get some fire sign energy and some earth energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Okay, predator, materialistic. All these words for an energy of get up and go. Why demonize that? I want it, I get up and get it, or I work for it. I am the backbone, the aboriginal, the primitive. Deny me and deny your own intuition and ambition. Hunter and workers. Okay, so either you or someone is head over heels or someone who's quite materialistic. So they might be in love with you or you might be in love with them. There could be a fire sign, maybe a Leo. Maybe a Capricorn or a Virgo. Could be a Taurus. Taurus is a very like money orientated, but not in a like a, I can't explain it, like a way. It's like money will come. Money will come. It's not a get up and go kind of. That's the more Leo Capricorn energy. So let me read it's complicated. Weekend. Guys, I'm minding my business and I'm going to drink my drink. Okay, if you're in a relationship, Weekend by Scissor. Don't mind sharing the load. I know I may not be enough to satisfy the supply and demand. I'm open to others being involved in this venture. Sometimes I feel insecure, but I'd rather have some than none. Infidelity and part-time lover. Get some Cancer energy strong over here, boy. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Basically, this person doesn't mind being a side piece. Or not even a side piece, like actual polyamory or polygamy. They actually don't mind. And I know for some of you Libras here, you really about that. Because there's enough love to go around. Separation. But this, you taking up this person, this Cancerian, nurturing, mothering energy may end up in a separation of your present relationship that you're in. So for some of you, please take it what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please pray and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But for some of you, you're going to get a weekend thing and it's going to make you break up with your main thing. So unless you're ready to let go of your main thing, don't go with the weekend thing. You feel me? So yes. Use your anger constructively, Libra, 7th houses. There's a revolution. We are in it. We are living through it. And use this opportunity to reinvent yourself and find out what makes you unique and individual. Reevaluate your life right now. Try not to be too hard on yourself and perfectionist, like whatever. That one. And use Virgo energy in its highest vibration. Try to be healthy. Remove the illusions, okay, right now from your life. And if you are being the materialistic one in this partnership, if it's complicated, just reevaluate things, okay? Try not to run off with the side piece, okay? And know that if you're single, you or someone around you is saying, I got you right there, I want you. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the collective read. And then I'm off, mate. I'm off. I'll be back tomorrow after my Instagram live to do the fixed signs. That would be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. Also, like I said, I'll be on Instagram tomorrow doing my lives, my joint lives, and I'll be unboxing some new decks, God willing, excuse me. And yeah, if you want to book a reading with me, the best way to do it right now, as I'm currently building a new website, is on Instagram. So you can book on Instagram. I found a way to do that, so I'm proud of myself. So you can book straight from my Instagram page right now while the website is pending. Oh gosh. Also, guys, if you have had a read from me or this isn't your first time on the channel, please send me some testimonials. magicmeds@gmail.com. Put in the subject description testimonial and write it how you want me to write it. So for instance, if you have a business and you want me to write it at Woodhouse, say that's your business, yeah? I actually just realized why I said that. Okay, and and I will put, okay, at Woodhouse. If you're someone who maybe doesn't want your name to be attached to reads and things like this, you can put Anon or your initials or C or whatever. It's just basically to flesh out the website. So I'd really appreciate it, guys. Your testimonies mean the world to me, and they just let me know that I'm in the right vein, I'm doing the right thing at the right time. And more time, that is all I need. Don't know about y'all. But yes, let me see now. I'm going to get into some collective. Did I do a collective read? I'm so baffled. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so my channeled messages, let me put them back. Get all of that Libra energy out. I'm gonna get lost in this song for a second, guys. Be mad antisocial, but part of life. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. All right, so hey, boo God, show out your blessings. All right, so collective, walk one, fam. Let me not be that person. Okay, I'm gonna start with an archetype because we need to know what the hell June was coming with all those quadruple retrogrades. I need to see exactly. I need to know why. Why at a time when we're trapped? I just don't understand. Why? It's like it was planned. So, warrior, athlete, and knight. Knight came up reversed. Excuse me. Yeah. Does the collective need to know? I actually forgot how loud this was. Jesus. See, when it's a song that you like, you don't even care how loud it is. Okay. All right. Does it need to move the body? Move the body, move the body, move the body. It's a big tune. I'm sorry, I have to pause it. That's just rude. Okay. June for us collectively was it was a battle, okay? It was hard. But best part was the song that we came in with. So we found something that was like the best part of it. The best part of our lives was found in quarantine for a lot of us. It's like a little moment where it was like, rah, this is what life is. That's what we're fighting for. So I'm going to read the archetypes. I'm going to read the affirmations. And I'm going to get into the chakra cards before we get into the tarot and them guys. I should want to start with these guys, actually. So for warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice. Don't make fun of me. The shadow is trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, and indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay, so that was highlighted. Maybe we realize now what everybody else in the world is dealing with under the oppression of Western rule. I don't know. But hopefully. Athlete, okay? Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. The shadow of the athlete is misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Okay, the knight came up in reverse. I'm going to read the shadow aspect first. Allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle and romantic delusions. Okay, and upright is loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. So, from those three cards I see collectively, we have been having to fight. Okay, we had to fight for the suffering that was going on in the world. There's a lot of There was a lot of No, Leanne. There was a lot of brain fart. Okay, so Mercury's got my brain. That's it. Mercury's got it. So I'm going to allow it to do its thing. Because it's like all the words are going out my head now. There's been a focus. Oh, Jesus. There's been a focus on handicaps and transcending physical, spiritual limits. Okay, let's see what's going on. This energy is very, health. Health of all kinds. And when I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health. Is it true? Yeah, for my true health and vitality. Okay, so movement and just the process of not being stagnant may have given us the medicine that we need to survive during this time, mentally, physically, spiritually. When in doubt, I choose to see peace. So even if you are feeling like you are at a disadvantage, and you're doubting yourself, choosing to see peace, moving through the stagnation, and accessing true abundance, true health, true vitality in a world of scarcity has been a theme. I pray before I pay. I do love this card because it's not just about money, it's about energy, time. It's about asking God, asking Divine Source, what do I do with this time, this energy, this love, these resources, and then listening and acting on the advice that you get back. That is alignment in my perspective, because I'm a Taurus and a lot of things come through pay and energy and exchange. That's how I interpret the world. So praying before you go through an exchange to me is like the ultimate surrender and kind of communion with God, and surrendering to an entity that you should surrender to rather than everything else we see around us. And it's right above the allegiance to a destructive ruler. So a lot of people are surrendering to a force that is not of God, and they are not praying before they do it. And maybe that's another thing that we noticed. And there may have been a lot of spiritual superiority or moral superiority in that area, okay, during June, a month of communication where I couldn't communicate because retrograde was hitting me up and there was so much trauma. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it on Instagram. 24 light codes. Travel awaits you. Okay, so there's some harmony in getting out of your environment. For some of you that can travel and are blessed to have the financial ability or the freedom or even just the bravery. Some people will not get on a plane right now or come outside of their house, never mind leave the country. Traveling either spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, coming out of the space and the stagnant energy that you have been in during June, collectively will really help with getting some inner harmony, and obviously that will show on the outside in your relationships. Our programming as well will be destroyed through, I think for a lot of you it's dance, or honing in your skills. I'm getting some Leo energy here, some Aquarius energy here, so that spectrum. Some Virgo energy again. So there's a lot of potential for growth, especially when it comes to helping those that are less fortunate or are physically or mentally or spiritually at a disadvantage. Depends on how you look at the world, okay? Because somebody might be spiritually advanced but be, maybe emotionally or psychologically disadvantaged, whatever you feel like a disadvantage is, according to you. So maybe trying to exchange. So maybe if someone's more spiritual than you and you're more money orientated and they need help with money, you need money with spirit, that kind of collective consumerism, I think it's called, which was something that I saw very early on in lockdown, and I felt like it was a good idea. And I don't know if that's something that has been held on to, but I hope a lot of people have held on to that idea and make sure that we don't ever get into a situation like this again where we cannot rely on our neighbours or our community to help us out, or vice versa. So there's a lot of potential for growth, and through the doubt, if you see peace, you'll be able to nurture this plant, this egg, this what do they call it, chrysalis? M-I-G? Is it a chrysalis? We'll see. I'm gonna Google it. And also with this, a lot of us that are dealing with destructive rulers and people that are giving their power away to, I would say they're like the dark forces of the world. I don't even want to say dark forces, because I don't like the connotation with the word dark, but I would say, destructive forces. That's a good word. Destructive as well, with no end. Sometimes you need to destroy things in order to build something new, right? That needs to happen. Some things cannot stand when new things have been made to remedy something. But I feel like with this energy, this is a long battle that some of us maybe have left and picked back up again. Especially when it comes to relationships and giving our energy to those that we love or those that we think we might be in love with. There's a need to evolve spiritually. Some of us was in a romantic delusion. A lot of us probably during lockdown might have been sweeted by the quarantine conversation and the promises of, when lockdown lifts. And maybe we're all waiting all now for lockdown to lift and to see that person looking up in the sky like, I wonder whatever happened to that girl or guy or non-binary, like what happened to that person. They were talking the hardest, if you're talking the hardest. But I feel like this is where praying before you pay comes into it. So that's not nice. Am I going to go for the tarot? I am. Okay, there's messages coming through. There's messages coming through from the physical realm, from the mental, and from the emotional. Messages of joy. Ooh, a Page of Cups. The messages. Okay, there might be a lot of social media communication right now. A lot of people might still be keeping to the rules, social distancing. Or communication is rapid now because people are starting to lift their own restrictions mentally and are coming forward and speaking their truth. Okay. Get some air sign energy, some air sign, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, some Cancer energy here because we are in Cancer. So we're going to be talking a lot about our feelings, about our motherhood wounds, our family, the joy that we feel in a community or tribe, why we feel comfortable with those people, why we feel able to talk to certain people, not others. We're going to be cutting through some bullshit as well. Cutting through some stagnant energy. We're going to be warring things that we feel like are destructive programs for our minds and for our communities, which is a good thing, but just be careful about how you're delivering this information. With the Page of Swords, you can come off as immature or as someone who is patronizing or blunt or emotionless. So be wary of that when you're using the truth and logic. With the Page of Pentacles, be careful of being arrogant. Know that you're building on something, especially if you are like in the esoteric fields and like healing and reading or Reiki or light work or anything like that. Just check yourself at the door, if that makes any sense. It will make sense to you if you're into this work. Check yourself at the door. The messages that are coming in now are a physical change. So you have to be ready for the physical to manifest, okay? Yes, you have had ideas. Yes, you have taken some action to make these things come to pass. But now you need to kind of sit back and let the messages come as they come. And be happy that they're coming, okay? Because it's confirmation from God, from the universe, from your tribe, from your community, that this thing will bring you joy, whatever this is, whatever business or relationship this is. With the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like a lot of you, it's a relationship. There's 3 pages, but it's not in the read. This was on the bottom of the deck, but it's messages, okay? And messages that may not be perfectly constructed. They might be a little bit immature or a little bit blunt, but they are messages. This is a message from the heart. This is a romance. Someone giving you their heart, or you giving someone your heart, and someone giving you truth, and someone giving you something stable, okay? But it could also be someone who is just fluffing up your head about all the things they could do for you, or what they could provide for you financially, maybe. Someone who's giving you all the talk, or the good talk, or could be talking to you on social media, or spying on you. With all these pages, I feel like a lot of spying is going on. Or yeah, someone just giving you a false hope. Okay, and with this here, I am definitely seeing some sort of ability. Okay, there's some sort of ability, whether you want to use the word disability or, you know, someone who is almost transcending their physical body. They could be completely and utterly healthy, okay, physically, but they might just be out of this world, okay? And that could be another reason why you are rejecting this expression of love, or someone is rejecting your expression of love because they just see you as either too intense, or they're not good enough for you, or you're not good enough for them, if it's vice versa. They just see you as out of this world. With all these pages, it's like every time they get a message from you, they just feel like, I don't know, if this is romantic, this person might even be telling themselves that you love them, with the romantic delusions over there. And every time they get a message from you, it just reaffirms, yeah, they love me. And you might not even be thinking that, or vice versa. You might be thinking, oh, this person loves me, yeah, they're hooked on me. But really, they're just replying to a message. Or, do you know what I mean? Just don't overthink the messages right now. Look at more of the movement, what is moving, what is actually moving. Basically, walking the walk, okay? Some, what is this? Solar plexus energy. Empower yourself, okay? Don't rely on other people to gas you up. Move your body. For some of you, you might need to do some sports or some dancing, some yoga, some tai chi. There is some brow chakra work for some of you in terms of forgiving. Could be an earth sign that you have to forgive, or you might be an earth sign. It could be a Leo. You have to forgive. There's in this picture, there's a child cuddling up with a rhino. So it's this kind of energy of something's meant to be so ferocious and deadly and sees red and charges, taking care of something so fragile and beautiful, and they're both sleeping together in the wilderness. So there's something about opening your mind. Open your mind to the possibilities of a rhino and a child laying together. I know that sounds so random and wrong, but almost like just because you've never seen it doesn't mean it can't happen. Ooh, child, that's a message for somebody. And your perception is very much, or our perception is very much an issue right now. Make sure that we are seeing through the eyes of our heart. Corny, I know, but listen to what I'm saying. Through the eyes of your heart is better than the eyes out of your skull, because the eyes in your skull will lie to you. Okay? Witness testimony will tell you that. Okay? Psych 101. So make sure that you are G-checking your own perception, and that you have people in your community that are able to G-check you in a constructive way and not in a destructive way, or mock you for your perception. Someone or some people that you can open your heart with, be vulnerable with, so you will not be susceptible to romantic delusions and setting your heart free to the wrong person. Treat your heart like a gem, okay? And don't let just anybody near it. But don't close yourself off, because there's some Cancerian energy there. And I know Cancerians can be very like, when they're done, like, it's time to close down. Close down! I'm nearly done. I'm going to pray and we're going to go. But I'm going to get some single, it's complicated, and in a relationship, just because, you know, and some kinkies. So for the singletons, Lady by D'Angelo. Divine Feminines, I'm feeling that. Take You Down, Chris Brown, if it's complicated, and All the Things by Joe, if you're in a relationship, which is a bit, no judgment here. No judge zone, hey, no judge zone. I know better, hey, I know better, go on. Okay. I want to get some tarot as well, actually, sorry, for this, because it's collective. I know everyone's situations are going to be the same. I'm going to try and get an archetype for these singletons. So Lady by D'Angelo, strength, could be a Leo. I'm seeing strong Leo energy. You could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Excuse me. Lady by D'Angelo. I don't care who else thinks they're secured this. I know I have it. I know I have what it takes. This feels like a perfect counterpart, and it complements who I am and who I'm trying to become. What a gift. I'm going to stay at the top of the leaderboard. Competitiveness and territory. Yeah, that sounds like a Leo still. You might be, you might not even know, but a Leo is pursuing you. Or someone with fifth house energy heavy in their chart. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. So Take You Down, Chris Brown. And I feel like with this Eight of Swords and this facade, someone is playing a lot of mind games with you and keeping you shrouded in the clouds of your own mind. Like they're confusing, they're causing a lot of confusion, and it's or they're pressing your buttons on purpose. Yeah, they're pressing your buttons on purpose, like to trigger you. And maybe that's why dancing will take you out of your mind and bring you through the fog. And I mean like some real warrior dancing, like you need to be dancing like we're going to war. So Take You Down by Chris Brown, if it's complicated collectives. I love this level of intimacy. It feels so right. Getting up close and personal, seeing every flaw and wanting it all the more. I want to lay it all bare. Hope we've got the stamina to endure to the end. Exposed and submission. Okay, all right. So who else got this? I can't even remember. Who else got Take You Down? What was that? Ew. Anyway, I can't even remember. I don't know if it was in this read or in the last read. My brain is frazzled. Okay. And the Ace of Wands for those in a relationship. So somebody's getting hard over here, okay? Some real fiery energy. Might be some air sign energy as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So all the things your man won't do. Not all the things, just all the things. I'm willing to satisfy in ways never before experienced. I see the true worth of things, even if others don't. Spoiling yourself isn't forbidden. Appraise yourself. Are you getting all you deserve right now? Infidelity and dissatisfaction. Okay, so someone may be trying to like lure you or your other half out of the relationship. That is for some. Please don't go attacking your partner or their phones. For others, it could be someone in your community, like a friend or a family member. Some of you think that someone is trying to tempt your partner, divine feminines, maybe with divine masculines, or that your man gets hard for someone else, or you caught your man watching porn, some of you. Yo, there's a lot coming through with this particular, because there's a lot of different